You know what I think happened? I think the Boston Celtics were all in on the tribute to Isaiah Thomas a couple nights ago, right? They knew he was returning to Boston. A lot of people didn't even know if he was going to be healthy or not. The Celtics wanted to get the video tribute out the way regardless. And you know what I think happened when Isaiah told the Celtics he didn't want the tribute to happen. He wanted to be playing. That is what it boils down to. You could tell me all this, he didn't want to play on a back-to-back, or the Cavs not playing him on a back-to-back. Bottom line is, they purposely brought him back against Portland to make sure he didn't play the next night against the Boston Celtics in Boston. So the video tribute could not take place until when they play again at the top of February, right before All-Star Weekend. You know what? And I think the Boston Celtics, they wanted to give Isaiah the tribute because I think Danny Ainge know he didn't handle that situation the right way. I think he's all in on that. Here's the problem. Here's what happened. Because Isaiah went in his long soliloquy about how his family wasn't going to be in town, all for this 2-minute video recognition. But what happened is, when you realize that Paul Pierce is getting honored that night and his jersey's going in the Raptors, you put in perspective, and he played 15 seasons with Boston. You put in perspective, you're like, yo, come and think about it. Forget Isaiah. Low key, it's like, yo, we this is the night we're supposed to be honoring one of our legends. And by the way, the first thing I thought was like, yo, why in the heck would Boston be honoring Paul Pierce when they're playing Cleveland anyway, when you knew Isaiah was hurt going into the season, right? But then you look at it like, look, Boston is trying to make sure as many people are watching that game. You don't want to honor them on a night when they're playing Charlotte and the game's not nationally televised and nobody cares about it. So you put it against a big team like Cleveland. That happens. That always happens. That's why the Lakers honored Kobe in Golden State. That happens. You look up and you're like, Isaiah, yo, we love you, but come to think about it, yo, you played 2 seasons with us. You had one remarkable season, and you did help change the franchise back around. Let's make that clear. And at the least, you were enough bait to draw Kyrie in. We used you and got Kyrie out of this, our starting point guard of the future. Let's make it clear, though. If I'm Boston, I'm like, yo, and what job can you go on, and even if you turn it around for a year, you get a video tribute, right? I know this is basketball, but the more people think about it, like, yo, and we got to stop with these video tributes for guys that played a couple years. That used to be exclusively for guys that gave their heart and soul to a franchise that was there for at least 10 years. Like Kevin Durant got a video tribute with the Thunder last year. He deserved it. He had played like 9-10 years in OKC/Seattle. Isaiah Thomas, he played 2 years. He had an MVP-like season last year. But do we forget that he could barely walk at the end of the year? And maybe that's an attribute for him. Maybe he's like, yo, I gave him my all. You're watching highlights right now of a game when he went for 53 after his sister died. You know what I mean? I played on a bad hip for half a season. Maybe Isaiah's like, yo, that helps me. But does he not realize they were down? Had Isaiah kept playing, they were on pace, and had Rondo not got injured, matter of fact, forget Isaiah. Had Rondo not got injured, right, against the Boston Celtics in the first round, they were going to lose to the 8th seed. Let's never forget that. Chicago was kicking their behind. Rondo was lighting the Boston Celtics up. They were going to be eliminated. I'm just saying, are we giving out? Because I know a lot of guys who had remarkable regular seasons, they don't deserve a video tribute. Hell, Jamal Crawford had like 8 good seasons with the Clippers, or 6 or 7 good seasons with the Clippers. I don't think he deserves a video tribute when he returns to Los Angeles. Come on now. We got to save that. We got to save that. We got to save that. It's not special if everyone gets one. And I think Isaiah is low-key all ego. I'm not going to lie to you guys. As this highlight ends, I'm starting to believe Isaiah Thomas is a lot of ego, man. And then LeBron might be concerned. Now, LeBron is the ultimate leader, but I'm starting to see a lot of bad times, man. Yo, at first, I felt sympathetic. If Danny Ainge told you something else about how you were going to lead this franchise and he traded you anyway, I get it. You a liar. You'll do anything for business. And by the way, I don't know too many people who will look you in the eye and tell you they wouldn't trade Kyrie for Isaiah. I would. If it was Kyrie and Isaiah, I'm trading Isaiah for sure. But I'm just starting to think Isaiah really, like, he came out at the end of the first quarter to receive this huge, he knew what he was doing. Like, he's soaking all this ego stuff. You were only there for 2 years, my brother. And I know you love Boston. You looking right now, he loves Boston. But my brother, it was 2 years. You didn't bring a championship to Boston. They're going to move on without you. They got a better point guard. I know you love it here. But Isaiah, you're not that special, bro. You're just not that. I'm sorry, like, with all due respect to your career, you're just not that special a Boston Celtic. You know what I mean? We won't be talking about you 5 years down the line in Boston. Maybe you have a successful career otherwise, but that Boston mess is over, Isaiah. You gotta let that hurt go, bruh. I'm fine if they do the tribute to him in Boston, but I understand what Paul Pierce is saying. I'm fine if they don't. Paul Pierce has the right to say that. I'm fine if they don't do the tribute. It's not his night. It's all about Paul Pierce that night, and I wouldn't want to share that with anybody else either, especially not a guy that played 2 years in Boston, and I gave 15 to Boston. Nah.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.